Hello everybody, welcome to the Sound Test Room. Today we're going to take a look at BeatWave 2, version 2. It's practically a completely different app than the original BeatWave. It still has the sort of grid way to enter notes, and you can have 4 different layers for each part, if you like. So you've got 4 layers and then you've got this grid. Okay, so it comes with some sounds, and then it offers you the option of buying more sounds. Okay, so we get to our sounds by hitting here. I don't know if you can see this, it's very pale, some of this, so hopefully you can. But you can scroll by all, so these are all the sounds. I have all the sounds that you can get, because if you've got BeatWave 1, I'm just going to see if I can. Here we are at the store. If you go to the store, it's I think £5.49 for the whole complete package, or you can buy things separately. But if you're a BeatWave 1 Pro sort of thing, the best thing to do is restore purchases, okay, first, and then you'll have these things added here and some instruments and stuff, and the actual price of the app will be less as well. Anyway, enough of that. So we can select our sound that we want. So we're going to start with some drums, so we can scroll around here and see our different categories that we have. So we'll just select drums, and there's all our different drum kits there, you see. So I'm going to choose, let's see, so I have all these different drum kits. Oops. I'm going to choose Mystical Kit. Okay, so there we go. So I've also, as well, in settings, you can set this to preview. See? So we're just going to set up some basic stuff. So let's get it going. Now, once you've started with this, you might want to add another layer. So we just hit another layer there. See what that sounds like. Don't like that sound too much. You can also choose sounds by scrolling along like this. And then we have our mixer here. The lower the sound, the lower on the board, the lower the sound. Okay, so what we could do now is we could carry on and build up, but I want to kind of turn this into a song. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to, that's patterns, I'm going to go to groups here. So if we go back to pattern, you go to group, right, and then just hit plus. I don't know if you can see, but that says number 1. Now you can name that intro or whatever you like. Okay, but we're going to leave it at that. And then we're going to carry on. So we can go back to patterns now. And I'm going to carry on building up some stuff here. Go to groups and add another group. Now, if I hit group 1 now, it'll just be the first thing that I did. And then, if you hit this little timer thing here, so you get how that basically works. Okay, so I mean that was a bit naff, but you know, if you take some time and you can build up the kits properly, and you can add layers, and then you can add your layers to groups so it plays together. And then you have a mixer down here, and in the mixer we can mute. This section here allows you to randomize what's going on here. Okay, so really you just need to play around with that to see how it does. You know, there's a multiplier, a speed thing, stuff like that. Here we can go on to tune now, and this is where we can transpose. And then we can shuffle as well. And then let's see the overall master, independent from the mixer. Now, some other bits and pieces. Let's see what we have here. Oh yeah, now next to the morpher, which is what it's on, we have the shifter. Okay, so if we hit play, so we can shift up and down the pattern we're on. Okay, so we're back to our first pattern now because I've just hit pattern 1. And we can rename them. So we can enter a name for the pattern, intro, verse, that kind of thing. Now, like I said, I have this on, when it's paused, I have it on preview. So I can preview the sound. So we can, good way to preview all the sounds and stuff. So I mean, there are stacks of sounds, as you can see. If I go to all, you can see how many there is. And this is from the old BeatWave as well, because if you were a user of the old BeatWave, it'll, when you sort of restore purchases, it'll add all that stuff to it as well. Now, it also has some nice effects. So if we go to effects, we can add 3 effects here, and these are our effects. And you're only affecting the thing you're on. Okay. Now let's go back to our mix. Turn that one down a bit. Let's go to our drums and apply some effects to the drums. So, filter, tremolo, degrade. This little button here will just center your effect. Okay. So anyway, once you've done all that, you can go here and you could save. So you just save that. Now I'm going to run through a couple that are installed here, and these are thingied. So all of these are part of the app sort of thing, other than the ones that I've saved, obviously. So this is a good one. So this is a good place to start. So this is the jazz. I mean, and of course you can alter everything, but this is from the jazz kit sort of thing. Now you can see we're on groups here. You can add as many groups as you like to. So like I said, you can make adjustments that way as well. And what I'm going to show you now is something very cool as well. This little button here is record. Now we have recordings, or we have a new recording, or recordings that we haven't got any recordings in there, so we're going to do one. Okay, so all we're going to do is we're going to press this record button here. Actually, we'll start it off here so I can cue it up at the right place. Now we're recording. Whatever changes I now make, the same would go for the effects as well. And the changing of everything. So it basically records your audio output. So once we've gone to recordings here, here's a recording we've just done, the Jazz Odyssey. We can rename that if we want to, or we can delete it by moving it there. Delete. No. And this is where we can share. So we hit the little share button here, and we can share it on Twitter, Facebook, an iMessage, Mail, SoundCloud, or we can open in. Well, we're supposed to be able to open in, but we can't appear to do that. Okay. Who knows? That needs to be sorted out. So anyway, other than that, it's absolutely fantastic and amazing and brilliant, and it's just like a brand new app. Stacks of great sounds, great everything. Okay, so probably somebody knows the reasons why we can't share or open in. Sorry. Actually, just let me see. Can we, if we wanted to mail? Yeah, mailing works. That just must be. I don't know what the problem is there. Even if I long hold. No. We could do it to Twitter. Yeah. Obviously, there's a glitch there with the opening. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. That's BeatWave 2, which is now huge and improved. See you later.